Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be a how-to for Goyo. Now the main concept that I want you guys to take from this video for Goyo is that the Goyos, I want you guys to try to use these Goyos to burn time. I want you guys to try to find a way to use his Vulcans instead of like the default way where you just put them for like denying a default plant. I want you guys to use Goyo as more of an operator. It's just is purely there for making people waste as much time as possible. Kind of like how Legion plays or Melusi. But the main thing that I want you guys to do with Goyo is I want you guys to understand that the Vector is absolutely busted out of its mind right now. Honestly, I know right now it's like a meta for like the SMG-12, Boss G, whatever, right? But in my opinion, the worst meta would be a bunch of people running around with the Vector, in my opinion. Not to get confused with Mira, I think with the ACOG, this gun becomes absolutely busted out of its mind. Just because you have a high rate of fire, and like I said, you're going to be able to take those long-range gunfights with a gun that shoots over 1,000 fire rate, you know what I mean? I don't remember what the exact fire rate is, but it's very similar to the SMG-12, so I'd rather people, you know what I mean, be on SMG-12 trying to force super long range gunfights than be on Goyo and actually having utility, being able to deny default plants, or playing off on a roam with their impacts, you know what I mean? Because the main thing with Goyo that I want you guys to understand is like a roaming Goyo is a very scary operator in my opinion, because like I said, the Vulcans burn a bunch of time, and then on top of that, after you burn all this time, you're going to have to push into an operator that has an over 1,000 fire rate gun that can headshot you. And you're going to see here, I'm going to swing 90 here in a little bit here, where there's going to be a guy on east stairs. I'm not even going to see him, guys. I'm just going to pre-fire across, and I'm going to get a free headshot out of nowhere. Just because of the rate of fire of the gun, and also the ACOG as well. You know what I mean? I'm able to line up the super long range type of gunfight. You can see right here, I'm going to swing 90. I don't even see this guy, by the way. I'm just pre-firing and I get a random headshot. You know what I mean? And that's like, I feel like that's like the main power with Goyo, is that like the Vector is just really, really strong with an ACOG on it. And in my opinion, the recoil is not too difficult, honestly. And then, like I said, like even though it has an ACOG, you know what I mean? It's very similar to the SMG-12 overall. And the reason why I say that is because of situations like this, where there's like a Twitch pushing archives onto me right here on border. And like, all I have to do here is swing with my Vigil here, and I'm going to get myself a free kill in the close range. And there's really nothing she can do about it, you know what I mean? Like, either I kill her or Vigil kills her. But at the end of the day, like, you have an SMG-12 swinging you, and you have the Vector with an ACOG swinging you. Like, you're not winning that, I'm going to be honest. Now, unfortunately, I don't have footage of my prep phase for this round, but long story short, what we're doing is we're playing bar on Chalet. I have my Goyos prepped for the K9 hop-in, so on the barricade, I put one of my Goyos. I put one on this window for library hallway, where right next to the shield. Honestly, probably not the best Goyo. I probably could have put that somewhere else. And I also have one on next to the K9 window, but not on the barricade, just so that way later I can pop it if I feel like it gets too hot. And then my last one is on the piano double door barricade. And the reason why I put it there is because, like I said, I'm just trying to use the Goyos to burn time. I want them to not be able to just instantly walk up off of just opening up like a barricade, basically. That's my goal with playing Goyo, is that I'm trying to burn time here. You're going to see my teammate inside a library here. He's getting heat. I lost my mirror here, but that's okay because I still have a shield. And you're going to see here what's going to end up happening is my teammate that's inside a library playing hell is going to die to this ram. But I'm going to swing. I'm going to get a headshot for free. Like I said, the fire rate is absolutely broken on this gun, so you're going to get free kills for days and random headshots like there as well. Like right there, I think I was aiming crouch level and I got a headshot somehow. And I think that's mostly because of the fire rate, you know what I mean? Like the recoil, fire rate, and everything is just way too strong. Now, for context for this clip, I've shot 3 drones already here, and I'm actually going to end up shooting another drone here for 4. And long story short, they have to get rid of me. That's why they're droning me so hard. But basically, this is telling me that my position is a very power position type of area right now, where I need to be expecting people to start swinging me pretty soon here. And so what I decided to do is to shoot my other Vulcan for top main, and then I'm gonna go ahead and kill this Ashe I was walking in on me for the double door. Insta headshot, by the way. The fire rate's just way too strong. They jump in library. They're pushing me for piano double door here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just drop now and rotate back in the bar, and then I'm gonna start holding from below for the hatch here. And my goal here was to kill the guy that was walking through piano to my library here, but I decided to just back out of this and shoot this Bravo drone, and then I'm going to rotate back towards my teammate. Now, it's important here that I want you guys to understand is that Flores came from inside a library, so I know Flores is probably top mez right here, and what's going to end up happening here is I'm getting audio that Twitch just got on their drone, which tells me that I have a free walk up for library stairs right here, so I'm going to go ahead and walk up, and then she's going to get off her drone as I'm walking up, and I'm going to get a free kill on her, and then the last guy, the Flores that's in library, is going to drop the hatch. He's going to end up killing my teammate, but I have the Vector, so I can ego challenge with confidence, get myself a refrag, and secure the round, which is fantastic. Alright guys, so for this next clip guys, we're actually defending Master Bomb site. I believe this is the same game, and I have two of my Goyos prepped inside of library here. And so what I decided to do, since I see all my teammates giving up for top mez, is I'm like, okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start barricading stuff on this side of the map and just start putting Vulcans here. Because library is kind of one of those things where you kind of have to push it when you're playing Chalet and attacking the top floor. So I'm putting all of my Vulcans over here just to purely burn time, so that when they do push library, they're going to have to deal with that fire. They're going to have to burn out some time right there. And like I said, the thing that I want you guys to understand is that, yes, you could bunker with Goyo, but in my opinion, the more annoying thing that a person with Goyo could do is probably roam with him, because, you know what I mean, you push through the fire, you do all of your drone work, you take space, whatever, and then eventually you're just going to have to deal with a Vector at the end of it, and I feel like that would just be really, really obnoxious in general. But right here, for context, guys, my teammate starts dying for a solar push, so I decide to go ahead and rotate back. Now, in this specific instance, a lot of my Goyos are useless. But like I said, we have the Vector. The Vector is a very overall strong weapon. I'm going to go ahead and peek the piano windows here, because if they're pushing solar, then there was a really good chance that they were on the piano balcony right there, and I maybe would have gotten myself a free kill. However, nobody ended up peeking me right there, so I'm going to go ahead and rotate back into sight. I'm going to put my last Goyo that I had in my pocket on this reinforced wall, so that when they do decide to start pushing into solar, and they start opening up that wall for a default plant next to the closet, they're going to pop that Goyo and also have to burn another, I believe it's 15 to, I think it's 15 seconds, it might be 20 seconds if I'm not mistaken, that the fire lasts for. So once again, very, very strong overall. Right here, I'm going to peek over the reinforcement, and I wanted to play this a little bit different than like a default, like hold the feet holes and just wait for someone to walk up. I wanted to play something where, like, if they don't get rid of me, then my position is just really, really strong overall. Like right here, I go ahead and I hold the head holes here, because like I said, they're going to have to vault this to try to get into a plant position. Right here, they smoke the closet, which tells me that they're getting ready for an execute into the site here. So all I really need to do is just hold these head holes. I get myself a free kill on one of the guys trying to figure out what they're trying to do for this push. And I get myself a free kill with the Vector, with the fire rate. It's very, very good. And then right here, all I'm doing, once again, I'm just holding the head holes, guys. And what you're going to see for context here is I believe my teammate inside of bathroom is going to end up dying here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and rotate and hold bathroom for him just charging through and killing my Cade. He doesn't end up pushing up, so I'm going to go ahead and challenge here. Once again, I have the superior weapon in this position, so I'm going to go ahead and kill Ace. And then all I have to do is prevent the bathroom walk up in this position. And then right here, I get audio, so I thought this guy was going to pre-farm me, but for whatever reason, he starts going prone. I don't know what his plan was. I think he was going to peek through the feet holes to try to kill my Cade on the master bed. But I went ahead and just walked up, pre-fired, and got myself another free kill onto him as well. Now, honestly, I do have the footage for the prep phase for this specific round where I put down all my Goyos and whatnot, but I feel like for value-wise, I feel like my Goyos weren't that crazy during this round, so I decided to just go ahead and chalk the prep phase for this round, and I just wanted to show you guys the overall power of the Vector in this position. These guys, for context, are making a freezer push. They're doing freezer, whiskey, and I believe they might be having like one person on vert if I'm not mistaken. But right here, I'm on the hop up angle. I'm just waiting for someone to peek into me. And right here, I believe what they're going to do is they're going to smoke, and then Ace is going to peek immediately off of the smoke, and I'm going to get a free kill onto him on the hop up angle. And honestly, you're going to have to get the world's greatest pre-fire to be able to kill me while you're crouch peeking me like that with Ace right there. So I get myself a free kill into him. And then what's going to end up happening here is there's going to be an IQ with an LMG that's just spraying her mag like crazy. She gets back on the exact same angle as Ace was earlier in the round. So I'm going to go ahead and just take some quick peeks at her and get a free kill into her. Like I said, the fire rate is just way too strong on this weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself a free kill and we secure the round. Now next up here, guys, I'm doing Goyo once again in the roam fashion. I have most of my Goyos on this side of the map for admin side. And the main thing that I'm doing here, guys, is we're defending the piano bomb site on Consulate, and I'm playing above with Goyo here. And the main thing that I have set up here is my teammates made vert for me for reception here. And so that way I can peek into lobby. And if you watch like the other step-by-step videos, you'll know that this is one of my favorite angles in the game. And we took it a step further, and right here, I have these vert angles, but I also have vert angles to the right of these holes for the vertical. And long story short here, what's going to end up happening, there's going to be a guy inside a lobby that's going to try to walk into lounge to try to push site. And what's going to end up happening here is I'm going to shoot him through the vert, get myself a free kill on the jackal, and then my teammate's going to give me a call out that there's already a guy inside a lounge that walked in from bottom spiral. So I'm going to go ahead and peek these other vert holes. Now they weren't made properly in this, but I'm going to go ahead and get a very accurate yellow ping and be able to floor bang him here. And another guy's going to end up walking in through bottom spiral double door and going into lounge. But like I said, we have pings on him, so I'm going to be able to peek the vert again and get myself another free kill into him. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's step-by-step. And make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace!